Hello and welcome back to the 25Ks in GeoGuessr. Today, after Bangladesh went decently last week, I thought, well, what other country is there that I absolutely do not want to play? And here we are. As you can already see by the high scores of the map, there have been two people out of the 1061 who have 25K'd this map. One of them was the map creator, and it still took him an hour and 12 minutes. Well, we're in for a fun one. I guess let's just go. We'll probably have plenty of time to talk about all of this country while we play. So let's go in 3, 2, 1, start. All right. That's going to be fun to pinpoint. By that, I mean probably not getting a 25K. Let's try at least find a place. I think that might be one of the reasons then why only two people have 25K this map. Because Podilsk didn't give a shit about people being able to 25K. Okay. I guess we're just gonna have to find a city somewhere. You do get the odd sign here or there, but Ukraine isn't really the nicest country to find information. You've got a red car. That tells you a bit. Tells you that you're not in Donetsk, essentially. I think there's one more area that doesn't use a red car, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't help us right now. This is obviously not Donetsk. This is in the middle of nowhere. I mean, another thing I could tell you about is phone codes in the Ukraine, but I think it's probably better suited for something like when I'm already map scrolling anyway, and not when I need to find information somewhere. All right. Oleksivka. Okay. That's nice. Random town in the middle of nowhere. I could try and find it. I don't know if the fact that it's spelled in both Cyrillic and Latin means something. It could, but we're probably going to find out over the course of these 5 rounds. If everything is like that, then it probably doesn't mean anything. I also don't really see the town they're talking about. There's a couple of houses down there, I guess. Probably not something you'll find on the map. Or the sort of thing where even if you do find it, you can't ever really be sure that there's not another one right next to it. I wouldn't know how common of a name Oleksivka is. Is that another sign over there? Yeah. We're leaving Oleksivka. And that is Vasilivka? What does that say? Something. Okay. Does it say it right on that? Shevchenka. Okay. Oh, yep, that's the end of Shevchenka. Do those things say something? Konsab or something. This means something. I don't know what it means. I'll probably take a look later on. But it might take a while until we find something. I could have one quick look if I wanted to at the map. See if I spot it immediately. Which I find highly unlikely, but you never really know. Let me see. One quick look. I don't see it. What a disappointment. Right. Let's continue. Oh, is that a cow? Wait. It is a cow. Okay. Don't know what it's doing there. Right next to the road. Sure. There's plenty more animals around here as well. And we're exiting Shevchenka. Okay. Going east. Hmm. I never really liked Ukraine in GeoGuessr. It's always been a country that I've never really been good at. 138 kilometers. To where? Don't know. To the beginning or the end of the road? Well, obviously 138 to the beginning of the road, but I don't know which direction the beginning of the road is. In terms of coverage as well, Ukraine is mostly covered. I mean, you don't have all the side streets and all the small towns in the middle of nowhere. Mainly major roads, but in terms of those major roads and like roads of sort of this class, you've got pretty much everything covered up until about here. Anything east of that isn't really covered. You've only got Donetsk and Mariupol. Hmm. Anything past this turn? Probably not. Why would there be? There might be some things in terms of landscape that you might be able to tell apart, but I wouldn't know. I think still most of the Ukraine looks relatively similar. At least like, wait, let me check. Okay, we're going to the beginning of the road. What on earth is this? Why is it so high up? Could fit a motorbike under there. Hmm. And I'm sure a landscape like this, like, could be here, could be here. Maybe not down here, but apart from that, could be literally everywhere. So it doesn't even narrow it down much. It is a very nondescript Eastern European landscape. Oh, another sign. Okay. Also doesn't really help much. Omarbinsk or something like that. And there's nothing really here that helps find wherever we are. The main thing I'm waiting for essentially is a sign that's like, hey, 20 kilometers to this small town. In which case, like, I might at least have a chance of finding it somewhere. Because searching for the towns I've found so far is like searching for a needle in a haystack. Um, I might find them if I spend enough time. But the problem would be if I don't find them, we have made absolutely zero progress. What town are we entering? We're just not gonna know. Podilsk, I think it said. There's another sign on the other side. It's also Pavlish. Okay, that at least looks like somewhat of a bigger town. You might even find an area code here. Although I think, as far as I remember, area codes in Ukraine aren't that common. No, well, nothing's as common as area codes in Brazil, but you know, not that common in the sense that you wouldn't expect to find one in a town. In a big city, sure, you're gonna find one somewhere, but in a small town like this, probably unlikely. Oh, uh, no, So that says Simi, right, and not Sumi. Oh, it doesn't even say E. It's Simya. No idea what that means then. Oh, we have a little lake here. Okay, that definitely could be a town worth searching for. I just want to go through all of it first because there might be something like this. Kirovograd and Pervomaisk. Interesting. Never heard of either of them before. Hmm. Hmm. There's Pervomaisk. That's 250 to the south. And where could Kirovograd be? Hmm. I've got no sense, by the way, of distance in here. Like 140 kilometers, the difference between Pervomaisk and Kirovograd. Might be here, might be here. I don't know. I could also look for publish while I'm at it. Maybe I'll find that first. Just really depends. Also, just because the sign's pointing towards the south doesn't mean it's actually south of us. Would be nice if I could find it. God. Hmm. I mean, the thing is, I feel like it would just be bigger cities on this sign if 140 kilometers wasn't just like this distance. Like if it was this distance, why wouldn't you put like a big city on it? Like I don't know, Cherkasy or Kropyvnytskyi or Uman or I don't know, Mykolaiv, Odessa, something that's big, not Kirovograd. So it must be smaller and closer. But where? Who knows? Hmm. Over here? Like purely from a logical perspective. The only direction that really makes sense to me would be here. Because if it was up here, you'd put Uman. If it was up there, you put this. If it was over there, you'd put like this or this or this or this. So it can't, like, the only direction that makes sense would be down here for me. But, like, I wouldn't think that that's even 250 kilometers. I'd think that's less. This is just, let me put a checkpoint here. Kirovograd. Maybe there's another one, another sign that gives me more distances in the other direction. Thing is just it doesn't really make sense for me to continue looking when you've got a sign like this and you've got, well, this in the past. So I kind of have to continue map scrolling and have to hope that I'll find it. But I'm just continuously looking over the same places again and again. And not finding it. Hmm. No. Maybe it's down here. That would be too far, wouldn't it? Oh, how I hate it. Seriously, it's 110 kilometers away. Why would you put such a small city on a sign? You know what? I can't. I can't continue looking for it. I'm not going to find it. So I might as well continue looking for better information. It is kind of ridiculous that you'd not be able to find a city that's 110 kilometers away on a sign. But here we are. Ukraine, everyone. Like, that's the kind of stuff where in Russia, I'd say that's ridiculous. I don't think I've ever not found a city that's 110 kilometers away in Russia. Somehow it happens in the Ukraine. I don't think it's ever happened to me in the US either. Okay, we've got an oblast. Kirovogradska. Wait, Kirovograd is the capital, I guess, of this whole oblast. At least it gives its name. And it's still, you still can't. I mean, that explains why you'd find it on a sign if it's named after it. But still, okay, we've got this oblast here, but okay, the other one, the one we're going to is Portavska. Um, Portavska. Let's see, Portava is over there. Okay, there's somewhere like here. There's publish. Okay, I still don't, still don't know where Kirovograd is. I mean, assuming it's 110 kilometers, it must be like... Is that city just named something else in Ukraine? Different to the English name for it? Or did it get renamed recently and that's just a very old sign? Possible, I guess. We came from here. More specifically, I think it was here. But, you know, pinpointing, yay. It's probably something I'll look up later, and I'll put in the description or something, or as a comment or whatever. Because I'm now curious about that. Okay, and eventually it turns over like this, I suppose. But I mean, yeah, we're somewhere here. Back here is the next turn. Turn in quotation marks, it is relatively straight. Okay, I mean, I've got nothing to work with here. Let me actually look at it from a different angle. It's relatively round. There's no real cutoff point. Anything like this could be the cutoff point. This here, and we'd be slightly past it. Like this. Yeah, I think this is about as good as it's gonna get, so we're gonna guess here and hope for the best. Nope, 122 meters down there. Sure. Nothing I can do about that. Next round. Oh, great. Yay, more long straight roads. Woohoo. We have no clues whatsoever. Alright, off we go. Maybe we'll find something better this time, a bit quicker. Maybe we won't. Assuming we can't go that way. Nope. We're in a somewhat populated area. There's a train track. Okay, we're crossing it. You wouldn't happen to have like a station name on you, would you? Of course not. Alright. Not even like a sign that's like, hey, this town over there. Nope. Oh, great. Can I? No. Okay. Sure. Guess we're going the other way then. Watch that be at that end too. In terms of landscape as well, how I was saying before, it's literally the exact same landscape. Does that mean it's in a similar place? Maybe. We'll see after this round, I guess. Sound like we had it previously, I'd take. What a city name? Sovolevka. Okay. We have here. Did we have something here? Oh, it's this statue. What have you got for us? Kotovsk. Okay. Don't know if that's city. Probably. Maybe. Doesn't look like there's a city here. Out of gas, huh? Problem is as well as you've seen previously when I was map scrolling for the last round, that there's so many small little towns on the map in the Ukraine that there's hardly ever any justification in just looking for one. What have we got here? Aita. I don't know, that may be something. There a Balta here? Maybe? There's a Balti in Moldova. There's Balta. Is it the Balta? I don't know. Maybe. If only I could remember what city names we had prior to this. Um, hmm. Fortunately, also doesn't tell me how far away Balta is. Kotovsk was we had. So I might be able to look for that. Balta is at least indicated on that sign quite clearly to the north. Maybe we can find one more decent sign in the city. Kodima? Something like that? Also in this direction? I don't know how far away they are though. Hmm. Kodima is here. Right. So maybe we're over here? More like that? Where's a train track? There's a train track. Probably not this one. Well, it could be. To be honest. Soltanivka. Maybe. Would mean we're in Zelonoyeske. Was Balta and Kodima. Argo so something. There's a street like that? I don't think so. No. You never know. Yeah, it is Kotovsk. City name. We're in currently. Maybe it's really close to Balta. Maybe we're actually sort of in Balta. Maybe only north of the river is called Balta and south of it is Kotovsk. And I can hope for it. Hey. It's like I can't hope for it. I mean, we are sort of in... I mean, to be fair, we were over there, so it's not really a similar area. There's Pervomaisk. Okay. Actually, we had a... I mean, at this point, it's irrelevant, but we had a phone number here, which was 48. Which, you know, phone numbers basically go like, this is the 30 area. This is like the 40 area. Then you've got the 50 area around here and the 60 area. Actually, a 50 area, I think, is here. And a 60 area is here. Something like that. Either way, we already sort of know where we are. Just not where Kotovsk is. Wait, that gave me distances, didn't it? Okay, Balta's in 13, Kodima in 60. That's nicely split up. That would support this, to be honest. That's roughly 13 and 60. This would roughly be 30 and 60. This is not Kotovsk. This would roughly be 13 and 60. Also not Kotovsk. What else would roughly be 13 and 60? This would roughly be 30 and 60. Not Kotovsk. Well. What else do we have? There's another train track going through town here. Which is not true for here. Also not true for here. I mean, it is true for here, but it's missing like the one track that will go through there. Wait, Sobolivka, was it that? That seems familiar. Hmm. And we do have like the train track going through there again. And we do have this crossing, which looks exactly like it. We have this road here. Honestly, this might be it. Still don't know where Kotovsk is supposed to be. We have here Kotovsky, Sahra, Zabord. Don't know what that is. We have here enough interesting, maybe. Maybe. What is that again? I don't remember. Kotovskogo, yeah. Another town that's been renamed? Maybe. But I'm pretty confident at this point that it's gotta be this. Let me return back to the start. And obviously we would have come from here. Where? Oof. Don't know where exactly. It's just another long straight road again. Not even any side roads here, even if they say on the map that there are side roads there. Certainly aren't any here. Just assuming it would have been further down, like maybe here. Yeah, just the next side roads would come up to the east. There aren't any. Eventually, you make it to a small group of houses here. There's one road that goes up there. This one, maybe? Doesn't really fit. Hmm. What would I end up finding? I guess I'd end up finding the middle of this town. But that might still be far away. If I go north, would I find any sort of side street? Guess that is one side street. We could have started pretty close to here, maybe? Although that is fairly straight. Let me see if there's another one. Somewhere. Or if I hit the train station first. There's one actually to the east, which is interesting. This one. It might be here, then. Somewhere along this is where we are. Where exactly? There are houses over there. But there are definitely more houses over there than there are on the map. Which is just more annoying. It's a very long thing over there, which is just not on the map. I mean, it could theoretically, I guess, maybe this. I mean, there is a small little path here. Might be this, might be this. And how much should I trust the line on the map? It could be this. Because this curves a bit and this curves a bit. What was that over there? That's not a way. I'm gonna have to trust it. It's not like I have any other choice. And put it here. Let's go for it. Nope. Of course. Never trust the map. Never trust the Ukraine. Right. Let me just... I want to check. Would there have been a way there? Damn it. Yes, there would have been. Okay. I missed that. All right. Doesn't change the fact that this direction is wrong, but still. All right, there would have been a way there. Right. Hmm. Okay. Is there anything? God damn it, Podilsk. Is there anything? I mean, this says Kyivstar, but that's just a phone company. That close to Kiev? I don't know. The shop. Produktovi? Probably not a name of a city or anything like that. It's a Produkti. Ah, it's a P, it's Produkti. Okay, so it's now confirmed useless. The only thing I'm not sure what on earth it is this. It looks a bit like a lobster, but I highly doubt it would be. This doesn't really scream lobster to me. I mean, not like I can really do anything much here. Well, guess we're gonna put our pin down somewhere and hope. I mean, I'm glad that we've lost points previously anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Still annoyed a bit about this one. I don't know. Could literally be anywhere. It does look. I mean, mountainous would be a stretch, but maybe it's also just the snow that makes it look a bit more like it. But no. Maybe it is close to Kiev. I mean, it is the absolute only information we have. It's not a good information. Of course not. But we don't really have anything else, so might as well, right? I don't know. I'm not sure why I'm debating where I'm placing my pin so much. It really does not matter. Right, you know what? Whatever. Sure. Down there. Okay. Does that even have, like, does it have normal coverage running past it? It does. Okay. We would have been... Okay, it doesn't have normal coverage. It has a, like, RE coverage. Okay. Well, I guess we've got 2 more rounds that we have to do. What have we got here? Terminal? What kind of terminal? I don't really know. Let's find out. Let's go towards it. 45. Pere Spav? What is it? Now, is it a G or is it a P now? Let me check. It is a P. Perevslav? Probably. I don't know a Pereslav, but the area code 45, it might be somewhere around there. Do you have anything? Okay, towards Kiev and towards Borispil. Would be to the west, and to the north is towards Pereyaslav. Hmm. Okay. Pereyaslav, yeah. All right. This is a gas station here. What do we have on this sign? What do we have on this sign? Might be more interesting. Okay. Oh, is it this? Yeah, it is this. And I don't know where whatever would be on the sign would be. But I think this is pretty clearly the right place. We started somewhere over there. There's a small road to the west. Of course, it doesn't appear on the map. Unless it's the one I just clicked, but I doubt it. There's one road that goes west. Is it this one? Maybe. Go a bit further. This is probably not on the map. This is all probably not on the map. This could be on the map. Yeah, probably this. Yeah, that fits. Right. We're somewhere down here. Of course, the road's not on the map. In terms of distance to the station, it's not that far, actually. It might be further south. Are there some houses to the east that I can see past the bushes somewhere? There's a road that could lead to these houses. So let me go here. Screw it. Going for it. Of course. Of course, that's the one that goes without any problems. Sure. Whatever. Okay. Ukrainian flags here. We're at least somewhat in a city, I'd say. Try Ukraine. Okay, never mind. Not the most helpful. Hmm. Do you have a city name for me? I mean, this might be, but I don't think so. It could be. Wait, did that have something? This? Oh, 97, no. This, that's too small for me to read, and then it's blurred out, of course. Nothing there. Hmm. Nothing on that either. That sign could be useful. I think that says center. Wemeriv something. Oh? Usyatin? Usyatin? And Vintiv something. That is Vishni something. Eek. Where can I find something like that? Is it maybe close to Kiev? I can't see anything like that. I like distances, if at all possible. Although it looks like we're heading out of town here. But maybe that would give us clarification finally on what the town's actually called. It is what the town's actually called. Still don't quite know what that letter is. Kirovograd. It's a really long name. No, E. Kropyvnytskyi, I think. Can I see something like that? Mm, yeah, it is HG. Kirovograd. Fortunately not. Really zoom in here? No. Okay. Get down here and check that, but it doesn't look like it. No. Okay. Guess we're continuing that way. Could try to go back to the start and go the opposite direction. I mean, ideally, I'd like to find something that's this direction first. Doesn't look like the most promising direction to go in, though. Hmm. Anything here? No. Maybe past that hill. That seems like a no to me as well. Hmm. I mean, the city we started in looked big, but it's a bit of a shame that I couldn't find it on the map. That's something new. Imagine it. Maybe I'll have to have another look for it. This doesn't look like that. Okay. You got, yeah, okay, that's just a town that we've seen before, I think, or something similar at least. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna put down a checkpoint here. I'm gonna go back to the start. I'm gonna head north. Hmm, nothing on that. This maybe? No. But this sign again? No, I've seen that before. It had nothing on it. Uh, Po Podil Podilski? Podilski. It also sounds familiar. Just don't know where it would be. Hmm. No, can't find either this or the town we were actually in. So I guess it's continuing on that way. Maybe we'll get lucky. Please let me get lucky. Yeah, that's just Chimerdi or something like that. Whatever. Wait, let me compare that actually. Okay. Chimeriv. Because I thought it sounded close to Cherniv, but not it. This is also close. Janivtsi. It's also not it. Podilski. Kamianets Podilski. I think this is the city that we saw on the sign. I'm relatively sure. Ah, Chemerivtsi. Is that it? Not quite. It's really close. And might actually be Chemerovetska Center. Was that it? It could be. Let me go back to the start. This road. Let me see. This is pretty straight north-south. This one? Or this one? Gonna go a bit further. Got more roads here. And here, kind of split up. Okay, no, so we were up here. Okay, that fits. There was one of these roads. We have anything here. Produkti. Great. Lovely. No, we don't. But we have one more street over to the east here. We have this building. And then we have the street. Maybe it's this? We go north instead. The car stuff. Car repair, something. Even though it doesn't look like it. Maybe it's not a repair shop. Oh, there's the Velomoto though. So yeah, we are there. I mean, by we are there, I mean we're like halfway here. There's a side road. It must be here, then. Slightly further south. Alright. We found it in the end. I'm sorry about that round 3, but fortunately there's nothing I can do about that. I mean, sometimes, as I've done in the past, I like give the seat to someone else just to check. But I haven't had to do that in a while, and I didn't think I would need to do it for the Ukraine. But unfortunately, a location like this snuck in there. And after the first 2 rounds, I mean, in the first place, I don't re-record. Like, if something happens that I don't like or anything, I don't restart. That's basically the point of this. I get one chance, and here, unfortunately, my chance. Well, I didn't really have a chance anymore anyway after the first 2 rounds, so it didn't really matter that much. Of course, it's still annoying because we could have had one more interesting round. Maybe somewhere that's in any of this big region or somewhere over here, maybe. The location did feel very samey. Like we at least we had one location in a town at the end there, but yeah, unfortunate. I hope you still enjoyed the episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys again next time. Bye.